Good. I'm host Eric. I'm here with the full room. I'm feeling kind of giddy in general because, well, I had a whole lot of sleep. I got up and uh, I took a couple of Addies, and so I'm feeling well and I'm feeling happy. In general, I'm feeling as though things make decent sense. So the question then is that because I've been trying harder? Is it because I've been trying less hard? Or is it unrelated to trying at all? People like to say as a criticism, he tries too hard. Usually that's in reference to an FE failure, namely that an individual is displaying too much FE stuff and thus revealing insecurities rather than strengths, as the person intends. The person in such a scenario would intend to display the better sides of himself, but instead reveals the weaker sides of himself. So, trying too hard in FE then refers to a poor usage of FE. Not so much trying itself, but behaviors that reveal trying. And in other areas of life, it's intended to mean something entirely different. The reason this topic came up at all is because as Taylor went to make a phone call, he said, don't talk about anything interesting when I'm gone, basically, that I really would want to talk about. Save it. And so then I'm like, okay, I'll try. And he said, that's a lie. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll try. I won't try to not try, which means, I won't intentionally try to talk about something interesting while you are away out of spite or something, That's what I meant by that. And he said, well, that's not really saying anything. And I thought to myself, yes, it is. Is that Tony? Is that Tony from back in the Dizzy? Oh my God, is that
Yeah.
Tony? It's like I knew you looked really familiar, and I am sorry, I've got to just stop what I'm talking about entirely and do the
No,
fact
no, no,
that
no, no, no,
Tony.
no, no, no. I don't. I didn't want
Yeah,
to. It's
Tony.
been
Hey,
very
not for
cool.
your
No,
sake, God damn it! It's because I genuinely am shocked and interested to find you here. This dude was in. He was full on in. I offered to make him like a partner and shit, and he's just like, nah, I'm too much of an ENFP. I want to go out and do blow instead. And I'm just
and
like,
that's exactly what I
yeah.
did.
And I'm like, all right, well, I respect that. I can't help but respect that. So
Yeah.
that was cool. Anyway, it is very cool to see you back, Tony. What do you think?
Thank
How do
you,
you
man.
like the
But
new days?
don't enough about me. Go. I'm like.
But I
I
want to
didn't
ask you
want
this.
it.
What do you think of how? I want to ask you about how things have changed. Forget that video. This what I'm
Yeah.
trying to talk about right now is this. I want to try to talk to you about
Well,
that.
well, 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 aside back to that video, but as of right now, I like this up here, and it's better than the other interface. A lot more people. Well, it's like the family's bigger, but still family. The family feeling is still there, so that's good. Um, Everyone's like pretty non-functional, so that's good. Everyone has something in common. um, that's a joke, by the way.
It's okay,
What
Tony.
else?
Tony's FI. See, Tony was always going like, okay, take it easy. Fight's coming. He's a 9. You got to be the ninest 9 I've ever
It's
met,
a
Tony.
9. You remember the 9. Thank you for remembering that.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're super
yeah. No,
nice.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're glad that I'm made an appearance.
Oh, of
What's it
course,
called?
yeah. Anytime you come around, you're always welcome. And I've always enjoyed your
Yeah.
company. And you know what? You really did. You played a great mediator role in a number of instances where things started to get heated. Tony would sort of like bring the temperature down a little bit. Okay, well, let's.
Yeah. Was that? I mean, one of them was. I think. Correct me if I'm mistaken. Was one of your first Muslim guest speakers, or not guest hosts.
And
I remember your enthusiasm was like off the shelf too. I mean, off the charts. Like just like how it was before when you came in about Melissa. So that was that reminded me of that. Like you schooled somebody and it was very entertaining. So good times.
Yeah, those were good times. All right. Well, anyway, that is this is relevant to intentionality. Let's bring it back in to that topic, which
Yeah.
is he came in as an NE dom, right? Which is he's playing, and so he's played whatever he's played. He's playing his way through life, and rolling shit improvisationally. So the fact that he was here for a while and then gone for a long time, now all of a sudden he's back randomly, is perfectly consistent with an NE dom, you know. And that's the tricky part for us is we don't really. It's hard for us to have a well-defined intentionality because well-defined intentionality requires a certain amount of follow-through on planning. But SI, our fourth slot, the one we're seeking, that's the one that has to do with following through on already decided courses of action. And so we've got typically, following through on plans is not our strong suit, and being pinned down by plans is not our desired outcome. And when we do have plans, they tend to blow up anyway and just sort of not go anywhere or whatever. I've gone through all sorts of various plans, and I think what has ended up happening here now, I do have two partners, but they're neither you nor Zach. There's Susie and Taylor, and it's happened organically rather than me trying to put it onto you guys. It's like I was trying to define things clearly, and it shit happens a lot better organically. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about how to just let things happen rather than trying to try.
And when not to.
The structural integrity of the spirit will remain more intact if it grows naturally. Like good, strong bamboo. I don't know, hemp or whatever is strong and natural.
Bamboo is a good choice.
Elephant dick.
Strong, good old strong elephant dick, straight from back to.
Ken came in. Let's see. Ken was probably not a super long time. Was Zachary still around when you came in, Ken?
Zachary was pretty much heading out as I came in.
Okay.
So I think I've spoken to Zachary all of 3 times.
Was there anybody here who was active when Zachary was around? Kit Kats, were you? You might have been.
Yeah, but I didn't really interact, or I don't think I ever talked to Zach. I was never on.
Everybody here is a little bit post Zach, and before that time when like Zach was around actively, there wasn't a raw room. But this is raw room community. These are like raw room OG people, which are different than the pre-raw room OG people. There's a few people who were in all of them, but I don't know.
Videos. Eric, would you be able to tie it back to the idea of chapters, just briefly, if you remember that idea that you? I mean, if you think it's appropriate,
I think that's a great. Thank you for bringing that up. I used to do chapters. I'd say, okay, this is Talking with 30 People, chapter 1, chapter 2. I think I had like 4 or 5 different chapters, and I'd put chapter ending videos, like okay, if this brings to the end, this chapter Talking with 30 People.
I saw the first one we were reviewing from your first video. I really like that one.
That was a retrospective. That's different.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I like that one though.
The reason I stopped doing chapter things is because it ceased to. It doesn't make sense with this. This decentralizes the whole thing. So we're making videos right now, but I'm not making a video right now. I'm not going to upload one to the channel, but I am making a video right now.
You are.
Okay, so we're double making videos right now is the point. We're double making videos because I was recording by the bot in the raw room, so that this video is accessible in its raw form, but that's part of a larger chunk of video, the stuff that came before this and stuff that comes after this. Whereas this video that I'm recording right now is I'm making it as specifically a video to upload to the main channel. Thanks, Josh.
No
Josh
problem.
is dying me. So anyway, it still feels like it decentralizes the whole thing, and it makes chapters kind of irrelevant because it's not. It's not. I mean, even though the main channel still is almost all me uploading videos, most of the action's happening over here. It's a weird phenomenon because my channel doesn't have very many subscribers. Really, it's fewer than 2,000 still. My videos get shit views. Like I saw Eric Thor uploaded a video this morning. It's got like 900 views already. You know.
He's too fucking happy for his own good. He's like, I've never seen anyone bubbling with so much whatever in my life.
INFJ, INFJ Gravy Town. That's what I call that. You don't think he looks
Did he siphon all of mine from me and absorb it into himself? Because I'm wondering why I'm such a miserable fuck.
Ken, you're pretty happy. Okay, you're happy. I'm sorry I wasn't able to visit you in Dayton.
Yeah, that's cool.
We'll
do it again.
I was busy figuring out the airport and all that kind of shit. We had to get back. And I don't know. I didn't want to drive all the way to Dayton. Anyway,
right.
Regardless of that, though, Ken, you've got a golden sparkle about you.
Oh, Ken.
It's true.
Yeah.
You are the world's foremost expert on the sacred art of Yaelorian whisper yelling. You are the inventor of it. You are the inventor of it and its foremost practitioner.
I'm rich. I'm the best. I'm the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you got it. And it's good.
And it's good. Got it. And it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, with that on your resume, pretty much the world's your oyster. Okay?
It's good to know.
Yeah. So you should be nothing but happy now. From now on, you're not allowed to be sad. And that brings to an end this episode of Talking to Fan People, in which we discuss intentionality. And we have learned that Ken's not allowed to be sad. Goodbye.